Welcome to AI Scripting 101. This is going to be the basic introduction to what AI is, what they do, how you can get them to do things. We're not necessarily going to make a move in this tutorial. There's just things I want to point out. One, multiplayer mapping and single player mapping are two different ball games. Multiplayer mapping, you're just basically creating an environment for many players to play, run, jump, shoot around, and kill each other. Well, single player is kind of the same concept, except there's more structure to it, there's more direction involved, there's timing involved, and there's effects involved. There's a lot more effects in single player than there is multiplayer. You can make a million multiplayer maps, and if you want to get a job at a gaming company, from what I've been told, they could really care less. All they want to know is your ability to script and to do single player games. With that in mind, we need to make your mindset right now. If you really want to do single player, this is what your mindset needs to be. You need to be the actual director. And on the upper right corner of the screen is of course, your 3D view. This is your little portal to the world that they're going to be running through. On the left side, this is going to be pretty much the blueprint. You're going to be the director, and you have your actors, and we're going to make them do things. But let's go ahead and cover the basics of what we have here that I put down on the ground. There's just the basic entities to get players to move and do what and whatever and whatnots. Okay. First things first, we have an actor. There's different types of actors. There's allies and there's access. There's different ones in between as far as the type of actor they are. There's Russians, there's British, and there's Americans, and then there's Axis, which are just the Germans. The next is the AI trigger. It's just an AI trigger texture that has been designated as a trigger friendly. Basically, you select it and trigger friendly chain. The next is the trigger multiple. This trigger multiple can do various things. It can create save game points. It can do timer points. It can also spawn enemy actors into areas. And it also can kill enemy actors from spawning. Okay. With those said, those are pretty much the two components that we're going to be controlling or manipulating our AI actors with. This AI friendly chain is basically the system how the COD is going to work. Our actor doesn't know how to do anything unless we tell it to via a friendly chain. What a friendly chain is, it's two or more action nodes. I call these action nodes. I might be incorrect. This is my terminology for it. Don't take it as the Bible. These AI friendly chains trigger these actions. What these actions are, I laid it out pretty much just like a football team here. So we're going to kind of scooch in and see what these things are. You have many different ones to choose from. It's just right click and go to your nodes. And then I started off with the concealment crouch and went all the way down to path node. I'm not going to get into require scripted or stacking yet, or the balcony. I just want to cover the A basics of what these things are. First of all, first ones on the list are nodes. These are the concealment nodes. These are the ones that the players are going to be hiding. They're going to be kind of concealing themselves. It goes from prone to crouch to stand. The next ones you're going to have are the intermediate stances, cover crouching, cover proning, and cover standing. This cover firing, I'm taking it as cover fire. As a former first lieutenant, I think it's cover fire. Now we have, on the left, we have node cover fire left, and we have cover fire wide left. I haven't discerned the difference between the two because I really haven't goofed around with them that much. Node cover right and node cover wide right. And then we have our path node. These are all the actions that the AI can, like I said, that are triggered off the AI friendly chain. There needs to be, I'm thinking a basic of two or more in the chain because I've tried one and it tells me it's not part of a friendly chain if I just have one. So I think it's two or more. The next one on the list here is the path node. Now the path node, you just don't drop path nodes in front of an AI actor and he just runs around. He doesn't do that. What this path node is I need to revert back to this friendly chain. The friendly chain points to one of two or more of these and says, you as an actor need to go to this action node. How you get to that action node is you need to go along this certain path. That's right. This is just a path. This is just the only way the actor can get to the path, to the action node. I'm taking a stab in the dark and saying you can't put them any more than 96 units from each other and from the AI actor. I'm taking a stab in the dark because I noticed in Avatar's time trials he had them all at 96 apart. So I'm just going to base it off what he had. It might not be the law, but that's what I'm going to use it for. Path nodes, you just basically place them where your AI you want them to go. If you have two actors, you need to put two path nodes in a short area. You can have 10,000 of these all over, but that's not the point. The point is, if you have two actors, there's only one path node to take. They're going to fight over the path node. You understand what I mean? All right. So that's your basics for the actual actions. Now there's also animations. We also have our nodes beginning, negotiation begin, and negotiation end. What these do is they allow the AIs to hop on walls, hop over walls, jump down off things. It's really cool stuff. So we're going to get to those in Chapter 2.